There's a lot of us that have pictures that are stored somewhere that's going to be lost if we don't get them out. This is one set that was found in my mother-in-law's things, and it's 1961 photos of my husband. If we hadn't gone through all those pictures, we would have lost them. This is a scrapbook layout of that. I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you at the end. So today we are going to use Play All Day to show some shenanigans way back in 1961. So come play with me. This is, if I can find this, I will link it. I usually get it when it's on sale at echopark.com, and I will link that because you can get it like half price a lot of the times. My sticker books that I'm going to be using, the pictures. Oh my God, let me show you these pictures. Look at this. My husband has always been bit of a dare. Let me show you this way. These are black and white photos from 1961. And I can just picture this kid and all of his little shenanigans that he's doing. I mean, look at this. This was like December 1961. He was barely a little over a year old. His poor mom must have been going everywhere trying to find, keep him down. So I cut one of these border strips off this one. I cut this 8 by 8. The other thing that I cut up was I took one of the squares that's on the the back, and I made a tag out of it. And I cut my title out of Cricut. I will link that below as well. Let's put this page together. It'll be a fast page, but let's get going. I finally found my glue. I put it somewhere and I couldn't figure out where I put it the other day. So I finally found my glue. I don't know why I couldn't find it before, because it's like right there under my eyes. Oh man, so I'm going to put this up the very top, but I am going to leave just a little bit of the blue there. And then this is going to go here. But before I put that on, I want to put my title on first. Let's see, it's going to go this way. And I don't really want to cover up. So that's going to go like that. Let me grab I want to grab my foam tape here. Scissors would be good. I need to get myself one of those scissors in here, the small scissors, where the adhesive doesn't stick to it. I need to get myself one. So right now, all I'm going to do is just put one underneath there. I'll come back later on and add more to it later. Right now, the positioning of it is what I'm looking at. And then I can put the tag underneath there. My goal these days is to keep up with my scissors, because I'm right-handed. You would think if I used my scissors only in my right hand that I would be able to find them on my right side. That's not always the case. Oh, God only knows where this tape ends up sometimes. So this little tag that I made just says, let the world hear you roar. And my title, I used my Xyron. I love this thing. I will link it down below too if I can find one. I'm sure I can, and I always keep an extra roll of the adhesive rolls that goes with that. All right, so my title is kind of scoot it around. Let me just. It is Let the Shenanigans Begin. So put the, this is going to be such a cute page. The pictures being black and white, even if they weren't black and white, you can just, make them pop with color that's all around it. And again, it's going to go down here. So I'm going to put it on first, and then I'll spell out the shenanigans part of it. But I did cut this out on Cricut Design Space, and I will link that. I always design this in Cricut Design Space, and then I take a picture of it and I share it so you're able to see what how I do it. So my title is Shenanigans. So it's S, and yes, I had to look it up. H. And I'm not terribly worried about this thing being super lined up. I mean, it's a kid's layout, and I think it's supposed to be fun to, so the letters being a little crooked and fun. And of course, this originally had, in Cricut Design Space, it had a couple of, what they call shamrocks on it, because it's more of like an iris thing, but you can use anything you want on your page. S-H-E-N. And get the N off. I like the fact that, I don't want shenanigans to be, even I want it to be kind of a little bit wavy. So it's S-H-E-N-A-N. Yes, I'm looking at my phone to make sure I'm spelling it right. I-G. And then A-N-S. And I gotta move something over to give myself a little bit more room for this S. This man loves to play with his grandkids, and he's always like in the middle. He's getting a little older and having more problems, and they're afraid to hurt him, but he's always just like in the middle of the floor playing with the kids. And we had Camp Crazy recently. He was on the trampoline, and okay, let the shenanigans begin. This I'm going to put here, but it's not going to be on foam tape. So like I said, this is an 8x8 piece of paper. Okay, now my pictures. The pictures I am going to put offset a little bit. I don't want them to be exact, even, that kind of thing too. I want some of this paper to show. So that's going to be the way my pictures are. And look at my scissors, are still on the right side. Woo! So let me turn this over and put some of these on here. I hope you guys are getting some storytelling done and some scrapbook pages done. I have recently, they think that I may have MS, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. Few days ago, I woke up and I couldn't walk anymore. So I'm running around in this lovely wheelchair. It's been interesting. So what can I tell you? But I have to, if this is going to be a permanent thing, which I'm kind of leaning toward it probably will be, I'm going to end up having to redo my entire craft room because it's hard for me to get around in here. And it's hard for me to get to all my paper and stuff. So I'm trying to decide on how I'm going to reorganize this craft room so I can get to everything. I know I would find everything, but to get to everything, sometimes it's the little things like opening up the refrigerator to get a drink out of, or, because if you open up a certain way, depending how you're sitting, you're not going to be able to get into it. So it's kind of the same thing in my craft room. I had to move one of the desks out of the way so that I could at least get in here for today and play around until I figure out, if this is permanent or if we have to get medication to change it, or time will tell. So this is my little Billy Brown when he was a year old, and these pictures are from 1961. And I gotta tell you, I'm not surprised. Being his wife for 44 years, I am not surprised seeing these baby pictures, knowing him as an adult. It's just, he's so adorable. Even as a grown man, he loves to play. You hear him in the kitchen sometimes when he does all the cooking, laundry and stuff now, but he'll be in the kitchen and he'll have some either Irish music playing or some old song or something, and he loves dancing with the kids in the kitchen. We used to do the same thing, but you hear him in there clapping and moving and dancing around. I have videos of him doing that. You just hear him. He just like, he's always having fun, even if he's by himself, and he's an amazing person. So let's get this page embellished a little bit here. And how I'm going to do that is I am going to use down here, and I am going to do another build a scene. I love doing this. I love the build a scene. I love doing, to me, it's like I can just pick out whatever stickers that I think, goes well with it, and then just put them together, and it's, I like it. So I'm just grabbing, I may come back to these because I have put words in here on this thing before, but I'm going to add just a couple more big things in here first. I have it like a shooting star. But I'm thinking about putting it up here somewhere. His mom told me before she passed that he would get out of bed. He wouldn't cry. He'd get out of bed knowing he had a bottle in the refrigerator. Go get his bottle, crawl back in bed and have his bottle. She'd wake up and he would be just like, already had his bottle out of the refrigerator or something. Oh, look at this alligator or crocodile. I don't know how you tell the difference. But let's put it over here. That's cute. That's adorable. We have these little toy dolls. I don't remember what those toys used to be called. Those kind of particular kind of dolls, or but this is what I do. I just literally just find stickers I like and build it up. This is adorable. Oh, we should put a cars and planes and alligators and dinosaurs and anything that reminds me of a little boy. And I do layer. Oh, wait a minute. There's a little boy. There's a little boy. Let's put this over here. But see how quickly that's coming together. It's just, I love the way it looks. Oh, this is a toy that we used to have back in the days. My kids had one at 1.2. Let's see, where do I want it? See, and it's okay to layer it like this, because you can still see what things are. And we have some stars. Oh, they got the circles around them. I don't want that. So I'm going to keep playing. No, I don't think so. I'm going to keep playing with this stuff, and I will have finishing touches on the end. Oh, look at this airplane. I wonder if I can fit it in here somewhere. Oh, that looks kind of cool up there. Let's put it right there. And what else do we want on here on this page? Oh, look at this. It says ready, set, go. I'm going to put that. And it's okay for me, in my opinion, it's okay for it to be on top of the picture. Some people don't like doing that, but I like it myself. It's just an empty space. It's not covering up anything important. So I'm going to put just a few little, see if I can put some words or something in here, if there's anything in here. Play all day. Because that's what little kids do. They just play and go and go and go and go and go. Born to be wild. How true is that? Born. Oh, don't start singing. You guys do not want me to start singing. That would be cruel and unusual punishment. Adventurous little guy, and I think this is going to be it. I'm gonna call it enough. It turned out super cute. I may, if anything, I may come up and do a little bit of work on the title up here. Maybe put some stickles or something on there. Add a little bit of pop of color to it, something. Let me just put this underneath here. And so that is going to be my layout. Like I said, I think I'll do something here with that, but I'll have some finishing touches at the end. You guys, get your memories recorded. Share those stories with those babies because they all want to know the story when you're no longer able to tell it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody. Didn't that turn out cute? I love the way it turned out. And now another memory is actually shared. And get your memories out, guys. You don't want to lose these stories of yours. And like I remember my mother-in-law telling me that he used to crawl out of bed and get his own bottle. But now it's actually got a photo of it. And I love it. Get your memories out and share them because you don't want to have lost memories. If you need any help, leave it in the comment.